WITSON.
A Fiat 500. This is the 2016 spec car. It might be on a 15 plate, but a 16 spec car. So just you'll notice the difference anyway, because this is our round screen one here. Obviously, if you got the older style, you'll tend to have the air vents built in just above the radio down here. You'll know the difference anyway. So as you can see, this is the you can change that if you want in the back end settings, but as I say, this is what's preset as a default setting. All these buttons down here, nice little touch around here, so all these buttons are physical. So obviously that's the home button. There's the radio there, take you back to home there, obviously that one. This one's the back button down here, takes you to the back page. This one here is your Google, or sorry, your navigation map shortcut homepage button. It's got Google Maps on there at the moment. The reason it's a blank screen because it does need an internet connection. So obviously that's why it's showing that there. You've got your EQ settings, which is your DSP sound processor. So you got a lot of enhancements to go. So if you can see your subs and your amps and stuff like that, you can fine tune the output on here. It does work with your steering wheel controls, which I will pre-warn you, we had to change the CAN bus setting on here to get it working today. We did take a picture of the right CAN bus setting, so obviously if you do go for the system here, and we'll send over the details to change over if you have any difficulties, just to show you there. So I'll just go back to the home page. Just go into there, there's your application center here, so obviously all these applications in the back end, some of them are on the home page anyway as shortcuts, but I'll just give you a quick run through them. So you got your aux there, so if you want to stick any like a TV box to the system, you can go into this one here. Bluetooth, this is where obviously you do all your phone calls. It's got full phone box support, link your phone up to it. Calculator, if you want to buy it in a Mackey's drive-through and calculate how much you're paying and spending. This one here, CarLink, this is your CarPlay Android Auto app. As you can see, it's connected to my phone today, which is an Apple phone, but as I say, if you've got an Android one, it does basically bring your Android Auto over here. So if I just go on the back button, Chrome, this is obviously a browser. Equalizer, just showed you that before, which is a DSP sound processor. File Manager, so if you want to put any third-party apps on there, which is basically not on the Play Store, i.e. IPTV, you can go through the File Manager here, and you can upload apps through there. And so gallery for pictures, don't ask me why that's there. I've no idea. Google and Chrome, same, just the browser. This is your Google Maps here, which I showed you. MCU key, this is a new one to us. Let's have a little look at it. Looks pretty much like the steering wheel control setup menu, but I'm not seeing that app in that format any before. Music, okay, so obviously you've got your music. If you want to put your music on a pen drive, the system does come with 2 USB cables, and you put your music on films on a pen drive. Play through there. Navi, just showed before. Operation guide, it's an e-manual. Okay, here's your Play Store icon. So if you, it's always advisable getting if you haven't got a Play Store account already, to just register one online on the googleplay.com. All you need is an email address and password. You don't need to put your card details in, not if you're buying any apps, as most of them are free anyway. It's at your Play Store. Let's have a little look what else is here. Okay, there's your radio, that's your FMA radio, which I showed you. It does have, I'm just steering my controls, it does have RDS, it's just probably not switched on. Let me just show you 1 second. So this one here is your RDS, so you just switch it on and then it'll give you the station names next time you do a tune. Oh, there's a station name anyway, it just popped up. Let's have a little look. Settings, okay, so obviously you can go into the Navi settings, but obviously there's all your back end settings for the Android here. A lot of them you won't need to play around with. There's your Wi-Fi menu, so if you did want to connect your phone as a hotspot to it, it does come with a SIM card holder too, so you can use a 4G SIM card, give you an internet connection that way. Just give you a little bit of a little rundown of these here. Factory, so obviously normally you don't need to go into here, but you might need to change some stuff. So what we did before, we had to change this car model here. This was set wrong by the factory, don't ask me why, but after a little bit of tinkering we found this was the correct setting for the steering wheel controls, because obviously if they're not aligned to your card, then the steering wheel controls won't work. Let's have a little look. Car agreements, okay, some stuff you can switch on and on, like the external temperature, radars, this is the parking sensors, some settings in there, the door positions, left to right and stuff. Okay, let's go back out there. Let's have a little look. Steering wheel control menu doesn't apply to this because it comes with a CAN bus box. Trust assist, there's just little option to stick on this stupid little display button down here and switch that off. Get that off there. Vehicle settings. Okay, let's have a little look at this. So it gives you some information on fuel consumption that I assume the original radio did, and it's got this one here, so you can change language settings. Let's just put it to English. That tends to be relatable towards the MFD display, so obviously you can change things on that. Can't change that km there. So temperature, metric. Okay, just give you a little rundown on this. So these settings would be on the original radio too. Some may not apply to the original radio and may therefore won't work, but obviously if you've got them on the original radio they'll show up on here too. Video player, that's where you watch your videos from the pen drive, as I showed you before, on YouTube there. So yeah, hope you liked the video today, guys. It isn't a new unit we've put in today. It's obviously a new range, so we've not done one on this Fiat 500 before. As you can see, it looks nice. If you've got any questions, give us a shout. We'll put the link down in the description down below and all our contact.
WITSON